Hiya vibrations. Hiya, and welcome to this week's weekly forecast for the 8th to the 15th of January 2020. Now, I just want to explain a little bit about the way I write my weekly forecast. How I do it is by using the moon and planetary cycles and positions to see what energy is available during the week for all zodiac signs. I have been studying astrology for over 22 years and have found it is not useful to try and predict events en masse. I.e., yes, we can use it to predict results of, say, elections, things that are going to affect the collective. For instance, making predictions for everyone who, i.e., has their sun in Cancer, Leo moon, Capricorn rising, etc. is futile, as each person's astrological chart and aspects is unique to them, because astrological natal charts, remember, are based on the time, the place we were born. After years of practice, I have found it best to state the energies available universally at any given time. Then it is up to you as an individual to make the use of the energy in conjunction with your astrological natal chart and transit knowledge, as not all people, for instance, who have their sun in any of the 12 zodiac signs will be experiencing the same transits at any one time, but every person, regardless of any zodiac sign or aspects or anything else in their natal chart, will be able to utilize the planetary energies that are available to us all each week. If you want an in-depth account of how your personal transits are going to affect the universal planetary energies that are available to us all, then it is best to get a personal transit reading done. So this week, the 8th to the 15th of January, we start the week with a stellium of Pluto, the Sun, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury all in Capricorn. Communications in general will focus on money, home, politics, social unrest, and other material matters. You may be cautious in your communications and refuse to take in new ideas, but this will be to your detriment. Pluto energy wants us as a collective to think about and take action to transform our lifestyles to be more productive and efficient, leaving behind old habits and structures for the new. Saturn will bring in restrictions in our attempts to achieve our new ambitions. The luck and expansion of Jupiter is providing the energy to deliver financial and spiritual benefits to those who are in alignment to receive these gifts. Exercise integrity in all your dealings, using the financial lessons of your past to create a stable future. Mars is now in Sagittarius after spending some time in Scorpio. Now is the time for new adventures, releasing any tendency to cling to the things you now know you need to let go of. Venus is in the detached sign of Aquarius. Some of you may start or leave strange, intimate relationships. Neptune is in Pisces, so some of you may battle with addiction, especially to alcohol or drugs, having to confront the ways you have been overindulging in the festive season. So the best thing to do if you are suffering from any addiction problems is to, first, don't beat yourself up. We all fall down every once in a while or continuously in life. I battle with depression myself, and I know how hard it can be to, deal with those feelings of stress and anxiety, especially in our highly pressured social media geared word. So the best thing for you to do is to, be gentle with yourself and seek any help that you need to manage any addictive tendencies you may have. Some of you may be inclined to start a deeply mystical spiritual practice, creating music or art. Uranus is in Taurus, where it will stay for 3 more years, providing stabilising, grounding energy. As I mentioned in the introduction, the Sun is in Capricorn, so you may experience some restrictions in your plans, especially your New Year's resolutions. Work through the limitations. Don't push hard, slowly does it. Resist any temptations to take harsh actions, as this will backfire. I know it will be hard to resist the temptation to, go against the tide and you want to move forward in your life. But if you try and rush things, you will just make matters worse. So slowly does it. Slowly catch the monkey, as they said it once upon a time. For example, you may have made a New Year's resolution to exercise daily, but circumstances are stopping you from doing this. You get frustrated and have feelings of giving up. Maybe you started a diet and you already failed to stick to it. Do not beat yourself up. Take one step at a time, one day at a time. Saturn in Capricorn energy is calling you to get real about what you can achieve and the timescale you can accomplish your goals in. Saturn and Capricorn are the disciplinarians of the zodiac. The earthly energies know it takes focus, dedication, time, and perseverance to reach our goals, despite what social media may make us believe, because we're so used to just seeing someone burst into our field of awareness at the moment they have got to their success point, but we don't see the work behind the scenes. And believe me, a lot of work generally needs to go in behind the scenes before you get into your spotlight moment. So just keep on going. During this week, plan for your future, slowly building strong foundations. First, get clear about what you want by writing it down. Be realistic in the timescales you set for yourself. Seek out the resources you need to achieve your goals. Do you need therapy, an astrology transit reading? Do you need to, get a personal trainer, a gym buddy? Do you need to see a nutritionist? Or you don't even have to leave your house nowadays. You can easily just watch YouTube videos and watch experts in their field give you tips on how to obtain your goals. Whatever help you need, seek it out. The moon is in Gemini from the 7th of January to 8:42 a.m. on the 9th of January. On these days, watch for any tendencies to be impulsive. Exercise patience and concentration in all you do, especially driving and using sharp objects, as this energy can make you prone to accidents. In business, hasty decisions will lead to lack of profit. Focus on your current projects rather than start new ones. You may experience a fallout in your relationships. Resist any temptation to lash out. Think before you speak, as words as our actions are hard to take back. Take the time disagreements calmly and mindfully, perspective, as well as getting your own point across. Some of you may experience a distortion in your intellect, finding it hard to grasp new ideas. Take your time, you will get it eventually. From the 8th to the 9th of January is a profitable time for those of you who work or have investment trades and securities. There is a potential to earn a significant amount of money on these days. These dates is also good to start work on or finish any academic work. The moon is in waxing gibbous phase, which is all about the refinement of things already started, from the 8th to the 11th of January. This is a good time to take part in introspection, questioning your emotions and releasing any baggage you are not ready to let go of. Watch what you eat on these days, and if you find it hard to stop eating, tell yourself you will eat more later each time you get the urge to eat, and this should, help you with, to stop overeating, which is always hard to do after, Christmas, and, because we always tend to have loads of goodies, junk food, around us, and when we go and visit people, they're always offering us their leftovers, but, try and say no, because this will be best for you. Drink more water, as this will give the impression of fullness as well as preparing you for a detox. When the moon is in Gemini, it is a good time to practice breathwork meditation to help the healthy functioning of your lungs and other, organs that you need to breathe with. Try and get as much fresh air as you can. The moon moves into Cancer on the 9th to the 11th of January. Your moons may be prone to changing quickly. You may feel more emotional and in need of nurturing and affection than normal. This is a beneficial time to practice self-care, light some candles, take a bath, or anything else that allows you to soothe your tension. Maybe a nice massage. If you've got a partner, maybe some nice, couple time, date time, and, sensual time. I recommend falling to sleep with relaxation music or listening to an inspirational speaker during this period. Any investment you make in your well-being will pay you back tenfold in the future. I'll play some suggestions for, speakers and music to listen to in down below. So yeah, the period of the 9th to the 11th of January is a prosperous time for anyone involved in the fields of law or antiques. Maybe you're waiting to have a verdict or to get a breakthrough in a case, or to, get back investments in any antiques that you may be dealing in. For everyone else, watch your spending and be careful who you lend your money to, as you may not get it back. Watch out for anyone who comes to you with seductive ideals or get rich quick plans. Always read the fine print. On the 11th of January, the moon will be moving into the waning gibbous phase. The focus should be on showing gratitude for what you have in your life, and this is a beneficial time to, detox your body from, any overindulgence by drinking lots of water. Being mindful what you feed your body, as what we put into our bodies is what we get out of them. This period is a good time to correct anything that went wrong during the waxing gibbous period. This is a good time for surgical operations and healing deep psychological wounds, as the moon's energy are in alignment for rapid cures. From the 11th of January at 12:16 p.m. to the 13th of January, the moon will be in Leo, moon day 17 to 18. If you have your natal sun in Leo or have strong Leo energy in your chart, this is a good time to work towards your success in your profession, especially if you work in sports or entertainment. Avoid serious agreements, especially those involving real estate. You should spend these 2 days having fun and living life to the full. On the romantic front, moon day 17 to 18 is a good time to have transcendental sexual experiences, get married and start a new relationship for all signs. Try and leave behind routine, even if it's for an hour or two, and be spontaneous. For you farmers out there, this week is a good time to plant vegetables, sow seeds and manipulate any crops you have to enhance their growth. The moon moves into Virgo on the 13th of January at 6 minutes past 2 and stays there until 3:45 p.m. on the 15th of January. If you have your sun, moon, rising or a lot of Virgo placements in your chart, this is a good time for you to get down to work, which for some of you is your favourite thing, because Virgos tend to love to work. Some of you have the opportunity to earn extra money, which will benefit you and your family. Keep your eyes on the practicalities of any business dealings to ensure the smooth running. Invest your time in studying yourself and self-improvement, as this will bring the greatest rewards. All zodiac signs will benefit from turning their attention to spiritual matters on moon days 19 to 20, the 13th to the 15th of January. You will benefit from writing down any dreams or visions you have, thinking of ways you can make your ambitions reality by making a detailed plan of the things you need to do daily to reach your goals. Those of you who are prone to illness or have strong Virgo energy or earth energy in your natal chart, take extra special care to keep warm during this period. Be careful of what you eat. Those of you who are having surgery to your stomach area this week, pay extra care to your after operational recovery period. Even if you're in a rush to get well or get back to work, you must learn to relax or you will develop complications. Take time to heal, eat foods that will improve blood circulation and get enough sleep. And in fact, all of us could do with getting enough sleep during the 8th to the 15th of January. This is my weekly forecast. Please subscribe, please share. Thanks a lot for listening and take care. Bye bye for now.